subscribers. I hope this finds everyone doing well today. Welcome back to Ruby Homestead. I'm Nikki. Okay, so it is late November. I'm going to be taking down this automatic rabbit watering system. I do intend on doing a series coming spring. Right now it's just a little, I might have missed the window to breed the rabbits because it's getting colder. They do well in the winter. The main thing is keeping them in water. Okay, so they have plenty of fur. They don't really get cold. As long as you can keep them dry and preferably out of the wind, they'll do great. Okay, so now just gonna, this is one of the little males. Alright, so I'm gonna be taking this down and putting up the winter waterers. So the first thing I'm gonna do, go ahead and unplug it all. Okay, so now that's all unplugged. I'm going to close this little spigot. There's a spigot up here. You can get these off Amazon. This watering system in the summer saves you so much time. Drain it. There's not much water in here. I let it go down specifically because I'm going to take it down today. Set that right there. And I do apologize, it might be a little bit windy today. Okay, so I have little wires holding up the hose right here. So I'm just going to take it apart. Now how this system works, you have these T-connects. You'll put a hose here, a hose on either end. It's a gravity-fed system, so I'm trying to make sure I'm in the camera here. You want it to continually get lower and lower and lower. So you start off up here, and you go down, 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 down. On the end, it's not set up quite the way it needs to be, but we'll fix that in the spring. So I'm just going to make sure these are all cleared out, not any algae. I'm going to drop them in the bucket. Drain all the water out. Now, some of these pieces, it's their second season, and I might have let it go a little too long because it's getting a little chilly here, so I might have to replace some of the hoses, some of the connects, some of the nipples. So it's got a little hook right here, little nipple where water comes out, and then it's got a spring. So you latch it here, and then they just drink out of it like that. I might have to replace some of this stuff in the spring, but we'll see. Okay, so just making sure you got all the water out. Okay, so that was probably the second season for that guy. And that's okay. These things, you can get this whole system fairly cheap, but they will break. They're plastic. They're bound to break at some point. I think two seasons is... Okay, so I got these. I have a bigger version, and I really like them, but because of the ice and everything, I'm going to try these. I might end up just using them as food bowls though, but we'll see. Time will tell. I'll try to get the sticker out best I can. Alright, so all this does is it hooks onto the cage and then you fill it. Now if these little things work, this will be so nice. I will probably end up filling them more often than I would a bigger one. I don't like to use the water bottles in the winter because they'll freeze, they'll bust. You got to keep them changed out so often, or they freeze and they bust. So trying to find a different way. I do, for the chickens, we use the rubber containers, and it works great for chickens, but the rabbits will kind of chew on them, and I don't want them to do that. Okay, so we're gonna, his feeder might be in the way. No, that'll work. Maybe he won't flip off his food in there. Now, I did not get enough for all of them because I do have a couple of bowls that just kind of set up on their own that I will be using for the ones I don't have. And if these work out good, I'll get some more. Sorry about the wind. Now the cool part, slide it in there. So now the thing I'm already noticing about these is I do like how it hangs on the cage, but I'm probably going to need bigger bolts. This is my largest doe. This was my very first rabbit. His name is Thumper. He's a Holland Mop. He's a good boy. This is Jack. This is another little male. Now, I really do like this style. It is actually what I have out in the field, okay, and that is movable. It does have bigger wire than what's on the bottom of this. This is so she doesn't fall through. Out there is so she can eat the grass as you move it. It's got a good, safe little hidey hole in here. These are two does. That is a lion hair, and that's her daughter. The daughter is mixed with the lion hair, the solid brown one, and Thumper, the Holland Lop over there. It makes a smaller rabbit, and that's usually what goes for pets because they're small, manageable, and cute. Meat rabbit, not so much. They still taste pretty good though. Look at how big she is. The last time I weighed her, she was 11 pounds. She's probably a little too much, but she's got all winter to kind of slim and trim. And I don't think she's interested in slimming and trimming. This is Heina. She is one of my favorites. She's temperamental, but she's a good mama, so that's what matters the most. This little guy and that little guy, both of those will be for meat. Now, the reason that I don't have them together, the sibling males, you can keep them together for quite some time, and generally they don't fight too bad if you've got them in a big enough enclosure. The reason that I did that one time, and when they get to maturity, they pee all over each other. And I save the hides. I try to save everything that I can, okay? So, stained rabbit hide is it's not very pretty. So, the stupid wind. but it's not very pretty. Before they hit the puberty thing, I go ahead and try to separate them. That way my hides are clean, fluffy, and beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ruby Homestead. Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching. Continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Ruby Homestead. Bye, y'all.